It's time for another episode of Beer and Dad Movies.
Pop Dog. How you doing, Dick Power?
You got it right. Jeez.
How we doing, everybody? I know it's been a while, but fuck you. Today we're going to talk about a really bad wrestling movie. And there are a lot of really bad wrestling movies out there.
There really are.
This one is a little, close to my heart, but, whatever. It's called Backyard Dogs.
It's called Backyard Wrestling. It's the hottest ticket in the country.
Of each dog, and may the best dog win. Backyard Dogs, starring Walter Emmanuel Jones, Bree Turner, introducing Scott Hamm as Cole, and featuring Japanese wrestling sensation Hayabusa, premier star of the FMW. Backyard Dogs, written and directed by Robert Boris. Today's mighty gladiators are right in your own backyard. Available exclusively from Sunland Studios and Barnholtz Entertainment.
The creative team direct this movie?
I don't know. I'll have to ask them. To be honest, they might have been extras in it.
Probably.
So Backyard Dogs, oh God. It's a story of how there was a big sensation for backyard wrestling in the late 90s, early 2000s.
On mattresses.
On mattresses. In this movie, there are some rings. I know whose.
Jesse from EWF, School of Hard Knocks, right here, San Bernardino.
Walter Jones,
Cronkite.
the Black Power Ranger.
He has 9 fingers.
Yeah, he has 9 fingers.
And a 9-inch ding dong, go figure.
He gets a barely legal hot Bree Turner to be like their promotional
But
manager.
she was legal.
This is before Grimm and Deuce Bigelow, and it's her, and it's the Black Power Ranger, and then some guy called Paperboy. And what they do is she advertises them, and then kind of like takes them from promotion to promotion, having really shitty
As you do in wrestling.
backyard wrestling matches.
You find yourself a good manager who knows how to take you from one place to another. That's all you need.
Yeah. And at a certain point, there's like this weird kind of love triangle between the three of them where, I'll just call him Zach.
The Black Ranger.
The Black Ranger.
African American Ranger.
Yeah. Zach wants Bree Turner.
I'm still bitching about this free boat ride Ranger.
Oh.
What? What'd I say?
Yeah, you fucking piece of shit. And then the other guy, Paperboy, and there's like a love triangle, but they're a tag team, and they're trying to make their way to the backyard pay-per-view wrestling tournament.
Because not everyone could wrestle on a shit ton of mattresses and make it look good.
Yeah, it starts off where they go to a wrestling show, like, and they make it look like almost kind of like a secret.
Yeah, it's like a Fight Club thing, but it's like only with a bunch of losers whose moms aren't paying attention and doing dope in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You know?
And they're wrestling on mattresses.
Sniffing black tar heroin. And by the way, where do they get that many mattresses? Like nowadays, it'd probably be no problem. But back then, I remember, because I was one of those guys.
Even a full-size mattress is kind of pricey, too.
That's what I'm saying. So we're looking at like $2,000 in mattresses in that movie.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But they all had pee and cum stains and looked like someone died on them or was raped on them. So I'm probably sure that reduced the price a bit.
Personally, the people that I know in this movie are good people. However, I'm still going to be like, what the fuck were you doing in this movie?
They probably took a shot in the mouth.
Yeah, probably. There are some famous wrestlers in here. There's Frankie Kazarian, Christopher Daniels.
Frankie Kazarian? What?
Yeah, he has a trunk match with them.
Who do you think got Frankie Kazarian the role, by the way?
Jesse Hernandez.
Yo, fuck. Oh, my God.
My former trainer, Jesse Hernandez, was in it, and he doesn't, like, harp away the fact that he was in it. He's kind of like, yeah, I did it. And, why'd you do that, Jesse? He says, they paid me.
There you go. And honest, man, there you go. They paid him. Because you got to think, Jesse Hernandez doesn't respect the backyard game. but he did the movie because they paid him.
Yeah.
So
He's got his SAG card, and he's done some other movies that like look
Film
like
Actors Guild card.
SAG.
Oh, SAG, Screen Actors Guild.
Yeah.
Way off.
So he's done a few other movies, but you could tell by the pictures he had showed us that they weren't like gonna be in like real theaters. He goes, amigos, lamigras, it's SmackDown time. Hey, why don't you show us something? Meanwhile, he doesn't talk like that in real life.
No.
Well, he kind of does. And he's in the movie kind of like every 15 minutes because he's the referee. But it's not really good, and it's kind of lame because
Nothing personal.
Yeah, it's kind of lame because first off, Bree Turner,
My ex-girlfriend.
yeah, fucking hot as shit.
Watch your mouth.
Now she was in the show Grimm. I think she's doing something.
She was in the show Grimm.
She was in Deuce Bigelow. She was the sea snail chick. I need some sea snails. And then of course, she'd dip her nipples in the cold water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then Walter Jones was of course a Power Ranger.
Nipples and snails.
Yeah. And then I don't know who the other guy was, but then there are other guys that I know, like Brawlin' Bo Cooper, Moses Grimm. There are some local wrestlers in this: Brawlin' Bo Cooper, Crazy KC, Moses Grimm, Sonny Reyes.
Everyone who died of an OD or a heart attack.
Yeah.
Only the best. Highland's finest.
But when I watched this and he watched it, this was like the faces we were making. Just, oh no.
Yeah. Back in the day, though, when I was a kid and I saw this, I was like, what? We got some clout. We're on the map. Now that I'm older and I have some dignity, I'm like, God damn it, dude. If I was a Black Ranger, 9 Fingers, man, I don't know what you were thinking, dude.
Damn it, Frodo.
Zach.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
No, he trained at the School of Hard Knocks, so he, when he went into this, he actually at least tried.
Do you think that he thought they were going to do like a Fight Club thing with this?
No.
Because they kind of talked about it and they're like, oh man, only like certain people know about this. And it's like, what the fuck? Well, I can get mattresses together right now. I can kick my family out of all their rooms and I can put a fucking match on for you guys right now.
1999, 2000, which is basically
Fight Club time.
But no, it was also at the end of the peak of backyard wrestling. Now, we were in a backyard promotion, but we were in a ring and we trained. You look at these motherfuckers and it makes pro wrestling look like shit. I mean,
True.
It's not great right now, but still.
It's true. But I did train on mattresses before I got into a ring. Not backyard wrestling, Black Ranger type stuff. But again, it was much better. We were much more qualified than a black dude hanging out with a barely legal teenager with 9 fingers.
I don't think she actually was barely legal. I'm just making a joke.
It's too late now.
Okay, it's too late now. But no, again, Jesse doesn't harp away from this. He admits that he was in it. It's like, obviously I was there. You see me every 20 minutes.
He's like, hey, we all experiment in college, brother. That's how he talks about this movie. It's like, yeah, it was a...
We all experiment at the mosque.
Yeah. I'm on to you, Jesse. I get it.
But...
What other pieces of dog shit do you think Jesse Hernandez was in?
He was in Ed Wood.
Okay, that's not a piece of shit. That was cool, actually.
Yeah.
So what scene was Jesse Hernandez? If we're going to talk shit about him, well, what good did he do?
He was the wrestler that fought George the Animal Steel when Ed Wood goes to the wrestling joke.
Oh,
He's getting the massage.
Yeah.
I'll get you next week. That's Jesse.
Oh, shit. There
Yeah.
you go. Hey, so he was in a really terrible, terrible movie and a really, really cool movie.
Yeah, and then he was also in this... I don't know what the name of the movie was, but I know what his character was called. It was supposed to be like some sort of convict that just got out of jail called Mean Miami Green. And he wore this bright green, like, pimp suit. Like, tie, coat.
Godfather.
Kind of, yeah, but bright green. with a top hat.
Now we're drying out every vagina on YouTube right now. Holy shit. This is what happens when you do wrestling ones, man. Holy
And
fuck.
then-
Backyard wrestling. Oof.
And then Jesse and me and a few others were extras in this movie called Beyond the Mat, not the documentary. There was another movie about amateur wrestling that Kurt Angle was in. And I actually, you can see the trailer on IMDb, but I can't find it. So I actually contacted one of the actors. It's like, hey man, where could I find Beyond the Mat? And he's like, I don't think it's anywhere but maybe Vimeo.
Maybe Kurt Angle's house. Maybe,
Huh? Okay.
maybe Double J Jeff Jarrett has it in the secret stash. Jesus Christ.
However, execuate on the positive. These fuckers got
what?
paid.
What was that word?
Execuate.
Okay.
On the positive. In other words, look on the positive. These fuckers got paid. They probably got paid pretty well, actually.
Oh, Kurt Angle got paid well. You guys.
No. I'm talking about Backyard Dogs.
Oh, no, for sure they did.
Yeah.
I mean, he had to. No one else got paid. Brawlin' Bo Cooper probably didn't get paid. No one else got paid. Probably like $100 here, $100 there. But I mean, the funding for that movie couldn't have been too much, right?
Not at all, because the quality of the camera is shit.
We'll look up the budget and we'll insert it right here on my nuts. Just
I
kidding.
ain't doing shit about that.
Yeah, and our producer Bucks ain't gonna do that either. He don't give a fuck about you guys.
No.
Or these movies, Backyard Dogs. I'll be surprised if Black Ranger even responds. You know, he's probably dead in his mama's basement, and they haven't even looked him up. He's probably in the Black Ranger costume with his dick in his hand right now.
With a picture of Tommy.
The picture of Tommy, the Green Ranger.
No,
Rita
like-
Repulsa.
There are two things about the audio. First off, the audio isn't bad, but every time they would have a wrestling match, they use the same audio clip for like getting punched or body slammed or whatever. It was always just,
Yep.
and I'm just like, you couldn't like look up another one or something else.
No, exactly. You guys couldn't download another soundbite. What is this? You know, it's an 8 gig territory. It's really terrible. I
What
gotta say.
8 gig? What is this Les Mis theater camp bullshit?
Don't know what you're doing. You're not professional. You know what I would suggest is maybe if you guys want, we're gonna whoever's gonna tag you guys, maybe you hit us up. We can go into cahoots and maybe we can redo Backyard Dogs together, and we can make it worth something. You know, we know some stuff. He'll take a shot in the mouth from anybody, so we can probably get a bunch of wrestlers together and make this happen. If you guys want the Black Ranger. Who knows how many other black people we can get to do this?
You know what actually pisses me off is that the people that I know that were in this, they're like, ugh, backyard wrestling, so amateur and immature and stupid. And then I'm like, And again, as people, they're nice, but like you're a hypocrite. Don't fucking,
You're a fucking hypocrite.
yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
I mean,
All right, we're gonna go ahead and start rolling it down.
no, we aren't. Let me ask you something.
Okay.
How many other projects have you seen not Tommy, rest in peace Tommy, the Black Ranger, Zach? How many other projects have you seen him in?
Aside from Power Rangers, he was in Malcolm X.
Oh yeah? Who did he play in Malcolm X?
He was like just a featured extra.
Featured extra.
Yeah. But no.
Damn.
Like, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. But
This is a bad movie.
Let's recommend a good movie for people. So, you got one? Cause I got one.
Okay, what's yours?
I'll go. Glass Onion: A Knives Out Story.
Terrible movie. I think it's a terrible movie. Personally, Knives Out, whatever, Glass Onion, terrible. Just it's nice of you to say such nice things.
Yeah. Okay.
But no.
Now,
If I'm gonna advertise a good movie or suggest a good movie, you guys feel good about yourselves. Fuck the politics. Watch Miss Doubtfire. You don't need to know anything else about bullshit, politics, tranny. Watch Miss Doubtfire. You know,
that is nightmare fuel.
transphobe.
All right, guys. For Dick Power and DK Murphy, We're gonna finish our beers and never watch Backyard Dogs ever again, and we recommend neither should you. Later.